Hi everyone, welcome to Shama's online mindfulness and meditation program. My name is Sadaf and I've been delivering these sessions over the last few months on a variety of topics, looking at breath work, looking at grounding ourselves and finding that focus in our lives. So feel free to comment on today's video or share your own tips and strategies so other people can benefit as well. So today we're going to be looking at breath work. And why? Because breathwork is a really good and simple way to reduce anxiety and stress. And the question I want to ask is, are you breathing properly? And a majority of us may take breathing for granted, but in fact, we're often not breathing as we should and taking in full capacity. So let's have a look at that more in detail. So what I mean by us not breathing properly is that we don't often use the full capacity of our lungs to benefit from this amazing organ's purpose. So imagine, for example, you've got a balloon and you're only blowing up a small amount and then you're releasing the air in the balloon. Well, that's what most people do with our lungs. In reality, when the balloon extends to encompass a massive amount of oxygen, imagine that being your lungs, you're using the whole diaphragm, the whole lung space, and exhaling everything out. So essentially what you're doing, you're allowing your body to take in the maximum amount of oxygen to feed into your brain and through your bloodstream and to your all vital organs to get the best out of you. So I think it's important that we focus on that. So the way the body breathes can tell you a lot about what you're experiencing in the very moment. So just for a moment, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever noticed when you're feeling maybe anxious or angry? You might find that you're breathing more shallow than usual, or perhaps you're breathing very rapidly. Now compare that to when you're resting. Your breathing pattern is going to be very, very different. So as your breathing slows down when you're relaxing, for instance, and it often goes deeper, and we take bigger, deeper breaths because our body wants that oxygen just to relax and get into the zone. So perhaps some of you are watching this and you work in organisations or businesses and you have demanding jobs. We all have demanding lives and demanding jobs in many different capacities. And I totally understand how life can just go we can become so absorbed in our daily lives that we go into autopilot just so we can get through the day. Now this impacts our body in so many ways. In our functions in terms of our digestive systems, our heart rates and things like that, including our breathing, which we often take for granted. So if we look at the relationship between our breath and our body and the mind, it goes both ways. By breathing in more deeply, you're letting your nervous system know that you're safe and you're not in a stressful or anxious or emergency panic situation. So what we're going to do today is engage in an exercise to help you to breathe properly. And what this does, this will engage your what we call the parasympathetic nervous system, which is actually responsible for feelings of safety, relaxation and ease, and ultimately releasing those relaxing hormones or neurochemicals in the brain, should I say, to get you feeling more relaxed and to counter those anxiety and stress hormones. So today I'm going to get you to experience some deep breathing to counter any anxiety or stress you may be feeling in this very moment and encourage the brain to release that serotonin to enhance your mood. And remember, you can use this technique everywhere, anywhere, before a meeting perhaps, before going home if you've got issues going on at home, or just to get you in that good place. And it works really well when we're experiencing some form of anxiety or anger or any other reason that affects our emotions negatively. And what happens is anything that increases our heart rate is often because we're pumping too much stress hormone or like adrenaline and cortisol through our body. And that makes our heartbeat pump. Think about when you're nervous or stressed, your heartbeat's going really, really fast. And in fact, you would probably perform better in any aspect of your life if you just take that deep breath, breathe in and breathe out and get that serotonin going in your body. So, if you'd like to get yourself nice and comfortable, it doesn't matter where you are, let's begin. So if you'd like to just get comfy, whether that's standing or sitting or lying down, you choose what's good for you. And I'd like you to bring gentle focus to your precious breath in this moment. Now, as you begin to get comfortable, I'd like you to bring gentle awareness to your body right now. Just focusing on your abdomen area and chest during this exercise. These are the focal points for today's mindfulness exercise. Just for a few moments or so, I'd like you to breathe in for 3 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. And I'd like to breathe out for 4. 3, 2, 1. As you breathe out, releasing any tension you may be feeling right now. Perhaps you want to just count it out in your head. Just do this a few times, breathing in for 1, 2, and 3, and breathing out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I'd like to focus on making your breath a tiny bit longer now by inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to a count of 5. Just do this a few times, so let's do this now. Breathing in to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling a tiny bit longer to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just trusting in this process and focusing on the abdomen and chest as they rise and fall to the rhythm of your breathing. I'd like to continue to lengthen the breath now, and I'd like you to now breathe in for 5 seconds now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do this a few times. Keeping your attention on any sensations in your body as you breathe while you engage in this practice, and relaxing those muscles as you exhale is really going to get you into that nice, relaxed state. As the minutes pass, lengthen your inhales and exhales as much as you are able, and don't strain or force your breathing. Your lungs know exactly what to do and how far to go. Just gently encouraging yourself to breathe more deeply. If you can only manage a certain length of inhalation and exhalation, that's absolutely fine, because the more you practice, the easier it becomes in time. You're doing a great job there. You're exercising your lungs and activating that all-important parasympathetic system, getting your brain to release that serotonin to make you feel more happier and relaxed. So as you relax there, enjoying this moment all for yourself, just gently reminding yourself that the exhale should be longer than the inhale. If it helps, why not visualize your lungs inhaling that life-sustaining oxygen and expanding so naturally without any effort. That's right. And exhaling out any stress as you let it all go. I'd like to spend a few minutes gently practicing this, and remember to relax your abdomen, don't tense it. And just go as far as is comfortable when you inhale and exhale into deep relaxation. Gently letting go of the counting and just taking a few natural breaths now at your own pace. Relaxing your lungs, allowing your body to follow its own rhythm as you breathe. I hope you found that relaxing or beneficial in some way, and perhaps you experience some kind of strain or tension in your body as you do that, and that's okay, because the more you breathe in, the more your muscles will relax. So why not give this breathing exercise a try and take full advantage of what your lungs are capable of doing. So until next time, take care and look forward to hearing your comments below.